I get excited. Individuals decide they want to take a few minutes out of their time, sit back, relax, and enjoy the opportunity to join me right here on the GMAP Broadcast Network. Today is no different. Still excited, still happy, still doing what I love to do right here on the GMAP Broadcast Network. Got to check my phone lines. I might have him on the phone, see if Theo is there. Theo Forsett, are you there, man? I'm not hearing you. Let me see if I can get Theo on the phone. Theo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, there you go, man. You know, I was having these little technical minor glitches, man. How you doing?
Good. How you doing? And hi, everybody.
Oh,
In
my.
the number one station in the nation. Yes.
Come on. You know what, man? I'm going
GMAP. Yes.
to rewind
Yes,
the
sir.
tape and press play, man. Come on, stop it. Oh, my good. I love, man. I thank you so much for joining me, man. Good afternoon to you, man. I hope you're feeling good as well.
Oh, absolutely blessed. Thank you,
Hey,
sir. Appreciate it.
you know, I'm having this little. It sounds like you're. I, are you on the speakerphone?
No, sir. Just bear with me 1 sec. Okay. Give me 1 sec.
Yeah, I want to make sure I can hear you clearly, man.
Okay. All right.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna dive right in, Theo, because you know I'm not gonna procrastinate and prolong the moment. Introduce yourself, man. Tell us who you are. Tell us where you're from, if you don't mind.
Absolutely. Well, my name is Theo Forsett, and I originally was born and raised in Florida, but I reside in Los Angeles, California.
Los Angeles, man. What time is it there in Los Angeles?
It's 2 o'clock or 2:05 around that time.
Oh, okay. You know, I want to make sure, man. I want you to check your phone one more time for me, man. I want to get a really, really, really good connection with you.
Is that better, sir?
You know what? I'm gonna hang up and call you right back right now.
Okay.
Okay. Let me see if I can do this right. Hold on. I got to make sure I got a good connection with Theo. So hold on 1 second. Let me see. See if I can get a better connection.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you know, man, I can hear you so much better now.
Good. All right.
God, but you know what? We're going to rewind the tape and press play, man. Once again, welcome to the number one station in the nation, GMAP Broadcast Network. Yours truly, Pastor Kevin, doing what I love what I'm doing 6 minutes after the hour. My friend, my brother, Theo Forsett is live on the line with me on today. And again, I'm going to rewind the tape and press play and have Theo introduce yourself once again, man, if you don't mind, for those that may not have heard you.
No problem. Hey, the number one station in the nation, GMAP. Yes. And my name is Theo Forsett. And I'm so honored and pleased to be with you guys today.
Oh, man, we are honored, pleased to have you, man. And, you know, we thank God for you. We thank God that you're doing what you're doing. And, you know, you're doing great things, man. And for those that don't know, now you know. Stop by the GMAP Broadcast Network. Click on the tab that is simply titled WKTS Radio. You're going to see my friend Theo Forsett in that featured artist area. I got his bio coming on there today, so you'll be able to see and view that as well. But Theo, man, I thank you for accepting the invitation to be here with us today. Man, it is an honor, a privilege, and a blessing. And, of course, I thank you for accepting the invitation to be a part of the GMAP WKTS Radio Broadcast Network family. You know, let's talk about love at your fingertips, man. You know, where did it come from? How did it all begin? What's the root foundation behind this single?
Well, love at your fingertips. Honestly, I was driving along a road and I saw a sign, something about in the phone book saying mentioning about your fingertips, and that's what uh, inspired me to come up with love at your fingertips. And but the whole concept of love at your fingertips is that sometimes love is standing right there next to you or in front of you, and you ignore it. And so sometimes if you just happen to just look around, it's right there.
Yeah.
Love ain't far. Love is not far away from you.
Right.
and you should be able to grab it and embrace it. And
Man,
that's the whole thing about it.
I used to always, when people used to say, and I used to see it in movies and think, you're overlooking a blessing. You're overlooking what's right there in front of you sometime, and going outside the walls to see if you can find. You don't have to go searching for anything. Sometimes it's right there in your face, and it's gonna come to you when it's meant for it to be with you. And I firmly believe that. Now, on this hit single, man, is this in fact your first release, your first freshman project, or was there some previously to this one?
Oh no, this is the very my first project. The song originally, because I wrote "Love at Your Fingertips" along with my producer Dan Dobson and the other producer Lance Whitfield. We actually all went to school together, and those producers worked with Terry and Jimmy Jam. They worked with Casey and JoJo. They did a lot of movie scores. They've done TV uh, and film work as well. So they're great producers. They have a history.
Right.
And so um, we got together and decided, hey, let's finally do a record, man. Let's do one pure, authentic me. I mean, because I was raised on R&B. I mean,
Right.
that's
Right.
Stevie, Donny Hathaway, People Bryson, Rita, Shaka. Of course, my main dude that I love the most, and my always been my inspiration is Stevie Wonder.
Oh wow. Oh wow. You know, everybody has that individual that inspires them to move forward and get on their journey, man. And Stevie, man, that's powerful, man. And I'm loving that. I'm loving that. Now, for those that, of course, want to go out and I know there's going to be plenty of them. They appreciate what you're doing, and they want to show their love, their care, their concern, support. If someone in fact wanted to do so and maybe go out and purchase a copy, stream a copy, download a copy of your brand new hit single "Love at Your Fingertips," what would be the process for them to do so? Tell us about it.
Okay, well, you can go to all the major platforms like Spotify, Amazon, which I'm number five. My album is number five in the country and as well as in Europe
Mm,
on Amazon right now. In Europe, I took the first three slots,
wow.
which has never been done before. I have number one, number two, and number three
Mm,
slot
wow.
on Amazon in Europe as well.
Wow.
So the record is doing phenomenal. And like I said, I appreciate everyone who's reached out, playing the record, and really respond in such a positive manner.
Yeah.
Really appreciate everybody
Yeah.
for that.
And man, you know what? We always hear people tell us they appreciate us, man, but we appreciate you, number one, for doing it. Number two, stepping out on faith, man, and allow others to assist you along the way during your journey, man. And it's an honor and a blessing to be able to do that. Now, I know that, you know, there has been some challenges. I know that there has been some obstacles, some hurdles to jump. What was one of your, most feared challenge during this process?
Well, one of the fear project is that, okay, the sound I'm doing is not necessarily current. That is always an artist's uh, thought process, or maybe this record I liked it, but somebody may not. But one thing I watched an interview on with Nita Baker,
Hmm.
and Anita Baker said in the interview, she said, "I can't be anybody else. I can't do what this singer does. I can't do what this singer. All I can be is an Anita Baker.
Mm. And
That's all I can be."
everyone has their individual talent, blessings, their history. Yeah, everybody is meant to do what it is that they have been blessed to do. I always tell people, your destiny was determined before your delivery.
Correct.
If you're willing to embrace the process and let God do what God does and allow you to get on that journey and receive the blessings, you know what? All you have to do is go forth. He's going to handle the rest. So when you tell me I can't be anybody else, when you tell me I just have to be me to do what it is that I love to do, that's exactly what you should be doing. You know,
Correct.
I can't be anyone else myself. I can't. I always tell people, Theo, I run this race with the blinders on. And
Correct.
and the reason I say that is I can't focus on what someone else is doing to try to compare myself or compete against what someone is doing. I just have to do
Right.
what I do. And for those that appreciate, for those that enjoy, for those that, honor what it is I'm doing, they're going to support what it is I'm doing. It's just that simple. And
Oh, absolutely.
I got to find out, man, through the process, man, through the challenges, ups and downs, goods and bads, from where you've been to where you are. What's next? What's next for Theo Forsett?
Well, it's funny. Love at Your Fingertips. The single's just been put into a film, into a movie.
Mm,
He heard the song and he loved it. He says, "I want to put this in my movie." So that was just, that is quite a jump for me
yeah.
from just releasing my record a week ago, and already someone responded and said, "Hey, I want to put my that song into a film." And
Wow.
so I'm honored. I'm just honored by that alone.
Yeah.
Um, and I just like want to go back to one thing you talked about is your journey,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Um, a gentleman named Wally Roker. I don't know if anybody knew who Wally Roker was. Wally Roker was one member of the original Heartbeats. He was
Ah.
the bass singer,
Yeah.
and he was like my mentor. He knew the record business platform, and he said, "Theo, you know what the most important part of uh, this what you're doing is always your journey."
Yeah.
And he mentioned that. He said, "Enjoy the journey
Yeah.
because that's the part that's the most important."
Mm. Man, I always tell people this is a journey for me. Everybody has their own individual journeys, but during this journey, you said enjoy. I love what I do and I'm doing what I love. How can you not enjoy that journey? Wow. Woo, man,
Yes.
don't you get me fired up over here. Man, I tell you, man, this is, oh, man. Oh, my, that's an outstanding way to put things, an outstanding statement, man. And thank you for sharing that, because you have to, everyone tends to focus on what someone may have said negative about them or what someone is doing or not doing, who said this, who did that. They're trying to bring. No, I don't. You know what? Use that as a stepping stool and enjoy the moment and enjoy the journey. Because,
Correct.
oh,
Yeah.
my good man, as a pastor, the Bible says that God will make your enemies your footstool. And that means if you continue to go forth, your footstool goes with you and you step forward, step up, and move on as good and as great as you can because he's going to allow you. He doesn't put you in that position. He allows it to happen. And you have to simply embrace the blessings and enjoy every moment. Man,
Yeah.
Man, that's good stuff,
And
man. That's good stuff.
absolutely.
Now, now,
And one of the
now.
things, oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, no, no. I want
Uh,
to hear from you. Come on.
and so one of the things is that you got to learn from your mistakes, but don't hold them against yourself.
Hmm.
Failure is a part of life. That's going to happen.
Yeah,
It's what that you get up. That's the part. You have to get up.
that's right.
You just learn from your failures and keep moving.
Yeah,
And the thing is, I've been blessed with a lot of people who are professional around me and help me on this journey.
yeah.
Because no one does this by themselves.
That's right.
Don't ever believe that.
Right.
If every person that you see is successful, there's many people behind them to help them get to where they are.
Hmm. Yeah,
No man is an island.
that's right.
No man, nobody does it by themselves. Not even the person that you like. You go on a job interview, you need that guy that's going to hire you. You
Hmm.
need your coworker to
Yeah,
help you through it.
yeah,
So
yeah.
nobody does anything by themselves.
Right.
Don't ever get so into yourself that you believe that you did it all on your own.
Yeah.
That's impossible.
And
Nobody does.
ooh, man, and I'm gonna piggyback off of what you said. We we all need to have something very special in mind during our journeys. The mistakes happen, the downfalls, the setbacks, and the challenges. It's natural. It's a part of the process. But we need to learn how to forgive ourselves for those mistakes. We need to learn how to forgive ourselves because we can forgive someone else, but we can't forgive us for doing something wrong or something bad, and it hinders our process. Man, and we need those people, the good, the bad, the ugly, the ups and downs, those that, dog you out, disrespect, dishonor you. We need those people.
Yes, we do.
Somebody's going to tell you something that you may not want to hear. But you know what? You can correct what it is that they said and move forward and make it that much better. So, man, wow, man, this is good stuff. Now, I know, Theo, there's going to be some individuals that appreciate it. They're going to download, stream, or, purchase your single or your project in its entirety. But what about those that want to reach out to you and connect with you, maybe invite you or just get a word of inspiration and encouragement from you? How can you be reached? What's your connection process?
Well, I do have a website, and give me one second. I'll get pull it up for you. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, uh, let's see, it's Theo Forsett .com. You can see my website,
Mm-hmm.
and or you can reach out to me on Theo Forsett Artist on Facebook. Um, and I got a YouTube channel. If you want to join, and even download from YouTube, you can.
Mm-hmm.
So there's different venues and different avenues that where you can reach me
Yeah.
and contact me. But I'm just want to say how proud I am of you
Amen.
for doing what you do,
Bless you,
because
man.
this is not an easy job.
Oh,
It's not. I'm letting the audience know it's not an easy job because you have to put stuff together,
yeah.
and it's hard.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you persevere through it anyway,
That's
in
right.
spite of it, because you love what you do.
That's right.
And I wanted to say thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you very much in pushing my record, and the listeners out there, thank you for
Yeah.
being the backbone.
Right.
Really
Amen.
appreciate it.
Man, and appreciate the kind words, man, because a lot of people may not understand, but there are so many challenges behind the scenes that people don't know about or see. And you always want to try to make things right. You want to try to make them best that you can. And, I reach out to you, I reach out to other individuals and hey, can I do this? Can I do that? What's your necessary procedure for this? Or how can this be connected? And I appreciate people when they sit back and they say, you know what, we understand. We'll make it through this process together. Here's what you need. Do what you need to do and keep me posted. That's not, like you said, it's not an easy process, man. But if you love what you do and you're doing what you love, you're going to make it through the challenges. And I got the record button on, man, so I might have to rewind the tape and press play for that part alone. I'm telling you. Once again, if you don't know now, Theo Forsett is one of our featured artists on GMAP Broadcast Network, WKTS Radio Broadcast and Family. All you have to do is stop by, click on the necessary tab, which is WKTS Radio. You'll see where it says featured artist. Click on that tab and it'll take you directly to where you need to go. You'll see Theo there. I'm going to be connecting his website. So for those that have any doubt, stop by our network, stop by our broadcast network, and of course, click on his photo and it'll take you directly to the website, to the necessary location to get more intimate information and details about the artist as well as the music. So Theo, man, I appreciate you so much. I will be doing a complete follow-up, finding out what you're doing. You have the number, and I want you to use it. I want you to call me, man. I don't want you to text me or, tweet or message me. Call me. let me
Oh
know
no.
what it is I can do to assist you in any way, shape, form, or fashion, man. And I want you to know two things. The answer will always be yes, and you'll never have to ask me twice, okay?
Thank you. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. And all the people out there, appreciate your support, love. God bless all of you. And I'll see you soon.
Man, you know what? I anticipate it, but we're going to let you know, man. We're going to bless the people around the world right here, right now, and give them the hit in its entirety, Love at Your Fingertips, Theo Forsett, right here on the number one station in the nation, GMAP Broadcast Network, GMAP1.com. Yours truly, Pastor Kevin, doing what I love. Love what I'm doing right here on the show. Theo, I love you. God bless you. And I look forward to talking to you real soon, all right?
All right now.
Love at your fingertips. Oh, love. Love at your fingertips. It's 5 o'clock and I'm waiting for you to come home. No waiting, delaying, just to get it on. I wanna rub your body from your head down to your toes. I wanna give you loving, girl, when you walk right through the door. Love at your fingertips. Baby, come over. Love, so sweet on your golden lips. Won't you please surrender? You're the sweet kind of girl that I wanna please. I wanna please you. Love is all I need. All I need. Love at your fingertips. Please, baby, please, I'll play our favorite song with sweet wine and candlelight to set this thing on. The passion burns inside me from a flicker to a flame. I'm gonna love you, girl, and you know